My name's Colin, and I'll be taking you through a day in my life as a Dauphin Island Sea Lab REU. It's pretty simple. I get into the lab, start coding. I'll show you. There's a box plot that I made, looking pretty good. Gonna go on my poster. Come to the Poster Symposium, August 1st, 4 p.m. at the Shelby Building. I'll be there presenting my poster. It'll be pretty cool. But as I was saying, yeah, lots of R, lots of coding, and hold on, I gotta take this. Hello? Yeah, so that's the producers of the show, and they want me to talk to you about how I got the data, which, it's a little boring. I kind of just went to Fiji, did some snorkeling, but anyways, I guess I'll tell you about that, so see you in a bit. Start off with this beautiful car ride at around anywhere from 7 to 8 a.m. And we would go and suit up once we got to our base of operations, and we would start our day of coral sampling. And as you can see here, this is kind of the process in the water. Someone would hold their breath and get a little bit of a coral colony and hand it to someone in a bag, and then someone, normally me, would write down some information about the coral so we could analyze it later and keep track of all that. And the goal for each day was around 60 corals. Sometimes we had some oddities, like the first day we did 30 so we could find our groove, work out our flow. But a lot of the times it was all hands on deck all the time. Not much time for videos, but I did get some fun photos. But anyways, once we would get back to our little base of operations, we would cut each coral sample into 3 fragments, and the rest we would hold on to, but we would mount 2 of them onto coral pucks with coral glue, and they would go into the sea bass, which is pictured right here. And so this is the coral bleaching automated stress system. It basically, one group is heated and one is not, and the rest of the coral, as I mentioned, cut up and put into tubes for genotypic analysis down the line. But the third fragment that I didn't talk about would be analyzed by this machine. This is our LIT built by the Hoadley lab, and it gets all sorts of photometric data. Pretty cool stuff, custom built. And this is a picture of coral, or video, sorry, of corals in the sea bass and their fluorescence. Pretty cool. But the sea bass, it's a 6-hour run each time, and the 2 treatments, we have control, which is corals are kept at an ambient temperature, and one is kept at an elevated temperature that evokes a bleaching response. And once we do that, we take the corals and we analyze them further to see, well, is this coral going to be able to resist bleaching? Is this coral not going to be able to resist bleaching? Because if it does well in the sea bass at the treated temperature relative to the control, then it's pretty good. And we also adopted a dog, which is pretty cool. But back to the science, this is Variety cylindrica, which is the coral that I am specifically analyzing, and you'll have to catch that at the Poster Symposium on August 1st at 4 p.m. So, hope to see you there.